to Retrosmile.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Whenever you're in Hollywood studios, make sure you come to this attraction, One Man's Dream, Walt Disney's story. Absolutely love Walt Disney, the Imagineer. He had a dream and he made it come true. Wow. So inspired by his story, coming from nothing to build himself into an empire. And he took chances, he took risks all the time. Let's have a look inside his story. Absolutely wow. Let's go.
You're a man who's famous for many things, not the least is building a better mouse. And the world has been beaten past your door for 35 years. I'm dating the beginning of that path, of course, from 1928 and the release of Steamboat Willie, the picture that introduced sound to the cartoon and Mickey Mouse to the world. Was it actually the first cartoon in which Mickey appeared?
Yes, in which Mickey appeared, yes. But I was making cartoons long before that.
This is the desk. Walt Disney had a primary school. The actual desk. Inscribed his name there, WD. And there he is going back to his original school and looking at that desk.
No, in the days of Steamboat Willie, it was picture first. And then we used to put the sound on afterwards, and in those days you couldn't do what we call dubbing today, where you could mix a lot of tracks. It wasn't yet science that you could get away with, so we used to have to do everything at one time. And we used to have to run the cartoon. We'd have the fellows with the sound effects, we had the people with the voices, we had the orchestra going, and everybody had to synchronize and hit that thing right on the button. And we had a way of doing it, though. We had a little kind of a little beat that worked up and down. And
here's his original desk from when he started up.
To or away from the camera. And here now is our same moonlight scene, the way the multiplane camera sees it.
Silly Symphony, Snow White, all done on that table.
Super cartoon camera. We call it the multiplane camera. The problem was how to take a painting and make it behave like a real piece of scenery under the camera. The different elements in the scene were separated according to their varying distances from the viewer. With our original picture broken down in this manner, it is possible to control the relative speed with which each individual part of it moves to or away from the camera. And here now is our same moonlight scene, the way the multiplane camera sees it.
And now we get on to Disneyland.
Well, it came about when my daughters were very young, and Saturday was always Daddy's Day with the two daughters. So we'd start out and try to go someplace with, different things, and I would take them to the merry-go-round, and I took them different places, and as I'd sit there while they rode the merry-go-round, did all these things, sit on a bench, eating peanuts, I felt that there should be something built, some kind of an amusement enterprise built where the parents and the children could have fun together. So that's how Disneyland started. Well, it took many years. It was a whole period of maybe 15 years developing. I started with many ideas, threw them away, started all over again. And eventually it evolved into what you see today as Disneyland. But it all started from a daddy with two daughters wondering where he could take them, where he could have a little fun with them, too.
There's a really good, Oh, yeah.
And at the State of Illinois exhibit, you're going to have great moments with Mr. Lincoln. Mr. Lincoln is going to be there. He's going to to speak 5 times an hour. It's going to be very lifelike and very, very believable. And we're finding some wonderful words of Mr. Lincoln that are still prophetic today. And I think it's going to be a great moment for the public when they can sit and hear Mr. Lincoln talk about some of the things. What is liberty? You know, the rights and the obligations that we have and all of that. I think it's needed today, too.
Bye-bye.